Welcome to some more Pokemon Champions. Last cast returned. I did not turn it, but that's not important. Right now I'm gonna do a bit of a team overview like in the last Champions video, and just kind of show off the team. I'm gonna be using two teams in this video. I haven't put an intro if I remember, but let's just go ahead and talk about this team, starting with Sandstorm. Due to the amount of weather usage, I'm giving it 4 weather moves. Flamethrower, which is probably going to be the most used one since my team has drought on it. But Ice Beam for snow, Chilling Water for rain, and Weather Ball for rock. Which is why I also gave it the Hard Stone to boost its power. Running with a modest nature to boost its special attack. And that's pretty much all I have for it. But moving on to Torkoal is mainly here just to set up drought. I gave it a special defense boost to keep it on the field longer, along with Heat Wave and Agent Power, with Agent Power mostly being there for Charizard Wise. Also gave it Yawn to put Pokemon to sleep and substitute if I need to live longer. It's Horn to Heat Rock too. Then the next Pokemon is Venusaur with the Chlorophyll ability, which is also Horn the Mega Stone. I gave it Toxic to try and get Pokemon out fast as possible, along with Venoshock, so that if need to I can deal double the damage. I believe that's what Venoshock does, I think it's double if poisoned. But I also gave it Energy Ball for another stab move, and to lower the opponent's special defense, and Synthesis to heal myself back up, with boosted special attack and some defense bulk. Next up is Kingambit with the Defiant ability, so I can basically guarantee attack boosts with the signature move Kowtow Cleave, which never misses, Iron Head to flinch, Sucker Punch for some priority, stab, and Protect with boosted speed. I have Rhyperior next, running Supercell Slam, Body Press, Brick Rate, and High Horsepower as its only stab move, with Lightning Rod to basically stop opposing Raichu Wise with Zap Cannon. And I gave it some special defense bulk too. Tap. Then the last Pokemon on here is Hisuian Typhlosion with Eruption and Infernal Parade. Although it's mainly just going to be spamming Eruption. I'm sorry. It's mainly going to be spamming Eruption because it's Horn the Choice Scarf. But if need be, I can use Infernal Parade, assuming I'm already not locked in. And I gave it a boosted speed nature to almost guarantee a first turn. And that's pretty much it. I gave Rhyperior the Chople Berry and Kingambit the Life Orb. I don't know why they don't show on the check summary screen, but it should. But we're going to move on to the battles now for this team. I'm going to do 2 battles with this team and 2 battles with another team. I'll also do a team overview of that team when I get there. Moving on to the battles now, and I actually lowered the game volume this time. I'm noticing that it's a lot louder than me, but let's just start matchmaking. Like I said previously, I'm doing 2 battles with this team, no review of the second team, and 2 battles with that team, and that be it. But let's just move on to this battle, as we already found our opponent. So I'm probably going to lead Rhyperior, and I'll lead Torkoal. That could boost Wave Trashes. No, I'm thinking of Rain. I'm going to also have Venusaur. No, there's 2 Silk types, that would be bad. I'll bring King Gambit, and I actually don't know. No, I'm gonna bring Sandstorm. I was debating heavily on Venusaur, but like Venusaur is countered by the team anyways. So who knows, maybe if I brought Venusaur I would have won. So the Aerodactyl is probably gonna set up Tailwind, and the Raichu is gonna Mega Evolve. That's probably what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go for a high horsepower into the Raichu. Well, the Raichu could actually protect. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna yawn the Aerodactyl. That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, is Raichu off. It might go for Focus Blast, which would be worse. That sucks. At least if I don't flinch. Yeah. Oh! That's why it's called Other Wall. Tell me I didn't flinch. I want to yawn it really bad. Good. I'm surprised it did go for Tailwind. Like, that Focus Blast would have definitely killed if I did miss the Rock Slide. Well, if I did dodge the Rock Slide, I should say. What? It could send out King Gambit and Focus Punch, which means the Rhyperior would be screwed because it only knows 4 attack moves if they brought King Gambit. Don't tell me they're idle. I wish I could actually view the team during these streams. At least give me something to look at other than communicating. I think that was the entire timer. So I'm gonna Supercell Slam into the Aerodactyl. And I'm gonna Heat Wave both of them. And we'll just sit here for a little bit. Well, since we're just sitting here, personally, I think you should be able to choose what ball you want your Pokemon in. Like, the ball doesn't really matter anyways. So maybe in like an update, they can add like you being able to change your Pokeball. Also, I cannot wait until they add the other gimmicks too. Oh, they actually attacked. Thunderdrum Machagacha. Yep. Yay, fall asleep. So I could flamethrower the Sinisha. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna counter-tweet the Aerodactyl. I'm gonna... Which one's stronger, actually? Yeah, Flamethrower is definitely stronger. I'm still surprised I haven't brought the Gen 8 stars into the game yet. Like, when they ever do Dynamax and Gigantamax for a season, assuming they will ever add that as a season, they'll probably add them then. But, like, I just came up with the joke that they went on to them because of Rillaboom, but they included Incineroar and they've been idle. Was that actually the full time? When they attacked? I was not paying attention. Well, I'm just gonna continue battling, I guess. I'm personally not a fan of players who idle. I came into a lot of them. And like, obviously you don't know what's going on their side of the stream. Maybe something big happened, but yeah. I actually don't know if I want to bring Torkoal out right now. Because, well, I'm going to get intimidated. They send out Arcanine first, and they're going to set up a Sandstorm. Maybe. Unless they're running Unnerve Tyranitar. And they don't Mega Evolve it. So, I am actually going to go Rhyperior and King Gambit with Torkoal and Venusaur in the back again. Well, not again, I did not bring Venusaur, I brought Castform. So, Tyranitar and Raquanid. So I'm gonna actually I'll Super Slam the Araquanid, and I'm gonna yeah, that's not very effective. I'm gonna do this instead. Gonna high horsepower Tyranitar, and I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Araquanid. Oh. And who are you gonna attack? Unless you're gonna Rock Slide. But yeah, my Sucker Punch was useless. As long as I don't miss this high horsepower, even though I could live it. Yeah, I lived it. Not running ability? Well, you run leftovers anyways. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna send out Venusaur. Then I'm gonna switch Rhyperior in for Torkoal. And I'm gonna Energy Ball the Tyranitar. That's probably the best play I can make. As long as I don't protect. Good. Okay. So I'm gonna agent power the Arachnid, since it's at least still effective. And I'm gonna energy ball the... I'm gonna double into Arachnid. Oh, that's nice. Nice. What did I do? I don't know. Omni boost, perchance? Oh, you're only citrus berry. So they're probably just gonna double into me. So I'm gonna agent power the Arachnid again. And I'm not waking up this turn, so it doesn't matter what I do. And there goes Torkoal. Tricked. That did not need tricked. So I'm just high horsepower to Houndstone, and I know I could just lose my chlorophyll, but preferably I want this to happen. I won't wake up and I won't kill the Arachnid. So please wake up. Yeah! And their own Venusaur. Can this move paralyze? No, it can't. So I could... I know Venusaur has not as great physical bulk, but they could be going for more physical bulk. Okay. And yeah, they protected it. High horsepower to Venusaur, and I'm just gonna energy ball to Houndstone. Yep, they're gonna protect. Yeah. They might... I'm just gonna keep Energy Ball in the Houndstone. Probably the best I can do. I don't even know what that does. Does it heal or something? Like, I'm not paying attention to the move. I don't know what it does. Yay. I'm just gonna... They could protect... Like, they're either protecting or yawning, probably. But I might as well go for it. Yeah, protecting. I'm faster than a normal Venusaur. Well, that should probably make sense. Could they go for a double? Or at least try to? That's what I do wonder here. So I'm gonna Synthesis heal. Now I'm probably just gonna spam Venom Shots on it. At least it's effective. Thankfully. I don't blame the forfeit. I wouldn't want to sit there either. But yeah, those were the first two battles. Although they did not end in the way I hoped they would, but I'm going to go on to the second team overview now and do battles for them. Back everybody as we move on to the second team, which is primarily a sand team, starting with Excadrill. Running the moves Rock Slide, Brick Break, Drill Run, and Stealth Rocks. I gave it the Sand Rush ability, so that in a Sandstorm it basically moves first almost every time. With an Adamant Nature to boost its attack, even though I did not max the attack, because I want to give it a bit more bulk to help it keep it around longer. Also gave it the One Berry. Next one is Como, with the move Scale Shot, Vacuum Wave for priority, Thunder Punch, and Belly Drum, with the Overcoat ability, running a Serious Nature. Albeit I forgot to give it a Nature, and I don't feel like changing it. Next up is Garchomp, with Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Blast, and Sword Dance with Sand Veil to boost its evasiveness, again with an Adamant Nature. Then Bastiodon, run moves Body Press, Iron Defense, Wide Guard, Sandstorm with Soundproof, mainly as a support Pokemon, with its huge defenses to boost Body Press. Running the Bold Nature. And then we have Tyranitar, the one that's actually going to set up the Sandstorm. Bastiodon can set up the Sandstorm if need be, and it's even holding the whatever the Sand Rock is called. That boosts it from 5 turns to 8 turns. I forgot the name of it. But with Rock Slide, Smackdown, Icy Wind for speed control, and Thunder Wave for more speed control, with Sandstorm to set up the Sandstorm with a jolly nature. It's also holding a Mega Stone, so as Metadros, with the moves Meteor Mash, Rock Slide, Cosmic Power, and Psychic Fangs, with Clear Body and Careful Nature to boost his special defense a little bit, even make it more than the defense. And that is pretty much it for the team. And we're going to move on to the battles right now. So see you then. And welcome back, everybody. And we're moving on to the second team battles. Plan on doing 2 battles with this team. And let's see how good we do. And Trick Room team, like, it's definitely a Toxapex team. It's gonna have Toxapex. Gonna have Mega Charizard Y, that's shiny, just because. Follow Me, Mousehold, and that's mainly it, probably. So I'm actually not gonna lead Tyranitar for this. I'm gonna lead Bastiodon, and I'm trying to think what exactly would be great. Maybe Garchomp. Then gonna have Tyranitar in the back. And I don't know if I do want Metadros. I don't think I want Metadros, maybe. Probably gonna think I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring Metadros. It's probably gonna be my Mega. Maybe I should try and make it a Trick Room team next time. That would actually be great. I just don't know how I would build a Trick Room team. I don't want to battle, actually. I want to switch into my Tyranitar. And I want to... I'm gonna Swords Dance. Maybe if it does target Garchomp, it'll miss. Oh, Protect. Sunny day. Predicted it. Well, I'm gonna Mega this time. And I'll go for a super effective. And I'll Swords Dance again. Go to +4. I'll risk it. Wonder who it targeted. Yeah. And actually gives some speed control. And I'm gonna switch into Bastiodon. And I'll Dragon Claw the Farigiraf. Because it might be going for Sunny Day while Venusaur protects. That's going to be my prediction. No. Please start a bad shield on. They're gonna heal to full. Should I wide guard just in case? I could wide guard. I'm wide guarding this. So that I won't hit my partner bad shield on with that earthquake. It's extremely effective anyways. It's probably gonna follow me. No. A crit did 2 damage. I think. It was 0, 2, or 3. 8 times. And let's see if this kills. Oh. Nice. I really got lucky with that double swords dance. And it's a forfeit. Am I gonna win a battle today, actually? Like, I was at win conditions with this battle, to be fair. But will I actually get to win the battle and not idle it or just have them forfeit? Because personally, I don't forfeit a match. I play to the end. I have teams where I just have one Pokemon left that could do no damage. But yeah. Let's see if I keep the 4-win streak. So Blazedin is gonna Mega Evolve and it's gonna be protecting to save it for a speed boost. I also got Orangu, if I even pronounced that correctly. Orangu, if you did hear. I was far away from the mic. But I'm gonna... They might make a camera up, actually. I'm gonna go Garchomp and Tyranitar. Then I'm gonna go... I can go Excadrill and... They might use Heat Waves. So, Bastiodon. Probably my best bet anyways. Fire type Elite 4 member. Is that going to be a trainer name? No trainer name, actually. And if you don't know what I'm referring to by trainer name, I'm referring to like my ace trainer name. I'm just gonna make it evolve to set back up the Sandstorm. And if I do live, I'll try and Thunder Wave the Orange. They could just double protect and ruin everything. I'm first. Well, to be fair, I think they're both pretty slow Pokemon. So I can sacrifice Tyranitar here. And I'm just gonna... Rock Slide would actually be better. All three are probably gonna go down. No. Surprising. Surprising it tanked that well. Well, he just died from the Sandstorm, my god. Oh. Come on out, Bashiodon. Is he gonna Heat Wave Eruption? Please tell me you're gonna do that. So I'm gonna Wide Guard. Gonna protect anyways. That's a spread move? Wow. Wow. That was quicker than I thought. Rank 3 again? Rank 3 was my highest I ever made it, and that was literally just last season. Where I made the Ultra Ball in the first 2 days. Which, I know probably isn't saying a lot, truly. But it feels nice. And that was going to be the last battle for win streak. 320 VP. Win streak bonuses. 30 in my battle pass. Which I don't have the premium battle pass. I'm not going to pay for it. But, yeah. That last battle. The battle just now. That was actually insane. Like, I believe that Trick Room was probably, like, I don't think I was at a winning condition. Like, I won a battle, actually. But, I would think Camera would have been more bulky than that. I thought it was bulkier than, like, Sharpedo, since they were always a pair together. But I guess not. But, yeah. That was kind of insane. Probably best battle I had my entire day of playing this game with just now. I'm not even joking. So thank you for making it to the end of this video if you actually made it here. I really appreciate it, and I would actually really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, as it really would help. I don't plan on only doing Champions content. I'm still trying to get a Mario video out, but whatever. If you made it to the end of this video, you're awesome.